The paycheck hits your account on Friday, and by Monday, a loaf of bread costs twice what it did the week before. You watch your savings, every hour you ever worked, turn into a pile of paper that can't buy a tank of gas, and the panic starts to whisper, spend it now. Spend it all before it vanishes. But that panic buys a flat screen television and a cart full of frozen pizzas, while the items that will carry you through the actual collapse sit on a shelf, ignored. Most people will burn their dying currency on comfort objects and wake up 3 months later with nothing but a dead television and an empty stomach. You will buy the three things that hyperinflation cannot touch. Subscribe so you never miss this. Stay for item 3. The one you wore yesterday cost you almost nothing and will be worth more than a gold coin when the trucks stop rolling. The systemic lie is that hyperinflation is an event. It is not. It is a slow bleed that accelerates into a hemorrhage. The government tells you to stay calm, that the currency is still sound, while the printing presses run 24 hours a day. By the time you realize your money is dying, the shelves are already empty. The real tragedy is that the things you actually need, the durable, mundane, life-sustaining items, are still relatively cheap right now, and you're about to walk past every single one of them for a carton of eggs that will rot in 2 weeks. Item 1. The manual can opener. This sounds absurd. It is not. When the power grid flickers and the supply chain collapses, canned food becomes the backbone of survival. And a can without an opener is a steel coffin for the calories inside. Most households own exactly one can opener, a cheap, wobbly, dollar store model that will snap the first time it meets a dented tin. You need 3, minimum. Heavy-duty, all-metal construction, the kind with a butterfly turn key and a sharp cutting wheel that doesn't rely on a plastic grip. Swing away or easy do's it. Made in the USA under $10 each. Buy them now, while the shelf is still full. In a hyperinflationary collapse, a working can opener is a barter item that trades for food, fuel, or medicine. You will open cans for your neighbors and take a portion of the contents as payment. You will repair a broken opener with spare wheels and become the most valuable person on the block. Most people are stacking gold coins they can't eat. You will stack manual can openers and eat. Item 2. A spool of heavy-duty sewing thread and a box of needles. Clothes wear out, shoes split. A winter coat that loses a button in a blizzard is a hypothermia death warrant. In normal times, you throw the torn garment away and buy a new one. In hyperinflation, a new coat costs a month's salary, and the stores are empty anyway. A spool of heavy-duty polyester thread, UV-resistant, waxed if you can find it, and a box of assorted needles is a textile repair shop that fits in a mint tin. You will darn socks until they're more patched than original. You will sew a torn backpack strap with a figure-8 stitch that holds 100 pounds. You will repair your only pair of boots with a curved awl and a few feet of thread, and you will keep walking while others go barefoot. The ability to repair fabric is not a hobby. It's a multiplier that extends every piece of clothing you own for years beyond its expiration date. Most people will wear rags and freeze. You will mend. Item 3. The pair of boots you already own. Look down at your feet. The boots you are wearing right now, or the sneakers, or the work shoes, are the single most critical item you own. In a hyperinflation collapse, you will walk everywhere. You will walk to find food, water, medicine, and safety. Your feet are your only vehicle. If your shoes fail, you stop moving. And in a refugee scenario, that is fatal. Go buy a second pair, the exact same brand and model if it fits you well. Break them in now, while you can still order replacement laces and insoles. Then put them in a cool, dark closet. That second pair is not a luxury. It's a time machine. You are buying the future version of yourself a fresh start when the first pair blows out. Leather boots, if properly conditioned with mink oil or beeswax, will last a decade. Sneakers, 3 years in storage. The price will double or triple when the currency tanks, if they are even available at all. Most people will be wearing duct-taped sandals made of old tires. You will still be walking on solid tread, and you will walk past them to the next safe zone. Here's the reality the economic forecasts will never admit. Hyperinflation is not a line on a chart. It's the moment your stored labor, your bank account, your pension becomes toilet paper. The things that retain value are not gold coins or cryptocurrency wallets. They are durable, practical, physical tools that solve a problem that never goes away. Hunger, cold, broken gear, bare feet. The manual can opener solves hunger. The needle and thread solve cold and wear. The second pair of boots solves mobility. These 3 things will not lose value. They will multiply in value because they were built to last, and you bought them before the printing press consumed your purchasing power. Now, drop a comment and tell me this. How many manual can openers do you own right now? Go count them. Write the number. If it's less than two, your first assignment is to buy a backup. And in the next video, we are moving from the store to the closet, the 5 items of clothing you should hoard now, because they stop being garments and start being currency when the textile mills go quiet. I'll see you there.